Mm. Hello, everyone. I'm just waiting for the first person to join my live. So, hello, everybody. You'll be feeling fine. Hello, everybody. Hope you're feeling. Hope you're feeling fine. Today, it's been a while in life. I've been a kind of busy, and so today I was supposed to do this topic yesterday, but I don't, let me say, okay, I was having a visitor and I have to attend to the person. You're welcome to my live. I can see two people there on my live. Thank you for joining in. So I was so busy yesterday, so I decided to talk about what we were supposed to talk about yesterday. So, and what is the topic? Is a very important aspect of public speaking, and not only public speaking, everyone goes through this at some point. I won't say all the time, but at some point in your life, people go through. Hello, hi, you're welcome to my life. Please do well to stay till the end. It's a public speaking channel. If you like to see most of my content, you can go to my page. You see most of my content, and you can also learn from it. You can do well to also subscribe and put on the notification button so as not to miss any of my content. Thank you. I cannot pronounce the name, maybe Guild or something. You're welcome to my life. Thank you for joining in. So today I felt okay, let's talk about it. And I tendered an apology for not coming through by 4 p.m. yesterday, and I hope my apology is accepted. Thank you for listening. Thank you for accepting my apologies. So today we are going to be talking about the pending topic we're supposed to talk about yesterday. So many people go through this, and I feel like we can address it, we can overcome it. Once I say anything, you can also use those tips to address it, to overcome it. I know it's not easy to overcome, but at least when you put in practice one of the tips I'm about to say today, you would definitely get there. So we are talking about low self-esteem and how you can rise above it, how you can overcome it, how you can pull through low self-esteem. So many people go through this stage right from when they are little or when they are grown or something. But so many people face low self esteem. Public speakers, entrepreneurs, even high profile people till they get to wherever they are, they have this low self esteem. And I believe it's not something we should be battling with. It's something that should be cleared once and for all. And what is low self, what does it feel like, where it comes from, how we can start and rebuilding confidence from inside out. So that is what we are about to address today. So I would admonish you to stay till the end of the life. Thank you. So today, yeah, it's not really pertaining to me because I've never once had low self-esteem, but somewhere somehow sometimes you just feel like it, but it's not part of you. It's not something you can really say that's your problem. No, It's not really my problem. It's not my challenge. I don't have low self esteem. But I feel like I have some people who are closer to me that are going through this stage of life. And I feel like it's not something we should even we should even take to heart, because when you have low self-esteem, you are going to be denying yourself of so many things. You are going to be denying yourself of freedom. You're going to be denying yourself of talking when you're supposed to talk. Low self-esteem people, they feel people don't want to see them. They feel they are not right most of the time. They feel timid within themselves. So it's just a way of it's just a way of maybe expressing their emotions, fear, companion, or feeling like they are not enough. Do you understand? So when you have low self-esteem, it's not something good. It's not something that you should live with. You should learn to liberate yourself from it. So now, it's normal thing, but it's not final. It's normal thing. There's no one that doesn't have one or two challenges that they might be facing in one way or the other, and low self-esteem is one of them. So signs of low self-esteem that you guys can relate with, I'm going to talk about some of them. Have you ever struggled to accept compliment? When people compliment you that, oh, you're beautiful, oh, you speak so well, and you feel like, no, it seems this person is lying to me, or you feel like maybe they are just teasing you. That's low self-esteem. You feel even avoiding to speak up because you felt unworthy. Note, I'm going to tell you the difference between low self-esteem and imposter syndrome, because both of them, they are kind of going hand in hand. Even lack of confidence, you see that they have some comparisons, they have some similarities and all of that. But today I'm going to tell you the difference between the three. They are similar, but they are kind of different in one way or the other. So if you can relate with any of them, if you can relate, you can drop a yes in the comment section. Let me know about it. Let's address it once and for all. Thank you. I won't be the only one talking today. You guys are going to also talk and be my teacher. Do you understand me? So that is this. How to start overcoming it? How do you start overcoming low self-esteem? One, you have to acknowledge it. Yes, I have low self-esteem. I know this. So you are going to acknowledge it without shame, without being without saying you are shy about it or something, because fine, everybody with their own challenges, everybody with their own shortcomings. I've always said it. So you have to acknowledge it one way or the other. Yes, I have. Zenziva, thank you for coming to my life. Thanks for joining in. I Zenziva, where are you chatting from, or where are you watching from? You can do well to drop a like button, drop the like, and click on the notification button for my next content. And also do not forget to subscribe. This is a public speaking channel. I educate, I coach, I do some other things. So, oh, you're chatting from Japan. All right, thank you. I'm speaking from South Africa. So, you can do well to drop a love for me and also subscribe to my channel. And do not forget to always click on my content. You would love it. I'm assuring you. Thank you. So today we are just talking about low self-esteem and how you can rise above it, how you can conquer it, how you can overcome it. It might not be for you, it might be for someone closer to you facing the same challenge, someone maybe your colleagues, they are going through this that I'm talking about. You can do well to share with them so that they can rise above it, they can know the solution to what they are facing. Thank you, Senziva, for joining my life once again. So I continue, acknowledge it without shame. That's how to deal with low self-esteem. You need to acknowledge it first. Yes, I have it. So how do I go about it? How do I go past it? How do I solve this issue? So number two is reframe the inner critic. Would you talk to a friend like that? So reframe the inner critic. Your inner mind criticizes you for one or two things that you have done that you feel it's not right. So you feel like, oh, and your inner mind tells you, can you do this with a friend? Do you understand? If you feel you can't do this with a friend, so why not? Why are you doing it to other person? Or why do you feel like you can't talk to other person the way you talk to your friend? Some people feel like, no, this one is not close to me, and I don't know how they will feel if I talk to them in some kind of way or in some certain ways. Do you understand? So that's low self-esteem for you. So the third one is surround yourself with confidence boosters. You need to surround yourself friends who have confidence, who the confidence level is on 100. Surround yourself with people like that. Surround yourself with people who believe there's nothing you cannot achieve. Do you understand? You need to surround yourself with positive minded people. Are you getting what I'm saying? So that is a way of overcoming low self-esteem. When you surround yourself with people who boost your confidence, who in any way when you tell them things they will like, oh, you can do it this way. Do you understand? That's the kind of person, people you should surround yourself with. Positive minded people, confidence boosters. That is that about that. And the fourth one is set one tone, brave goal a day. Set one brave goal a day. I need to achieve this today. I need to do this today. And you work towards it. You work towards it. Okay, if you are a kind that, or you want to talk about something and you feel like you are procrastinating, or you are doing things that, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, because you have that low self-esteem. You need to set a goal. Set one small brave goal. Hey, be brave. I need to do this today, and today is the day that I need to do it. No other day. That's one thing about low self-esteem. So a minute please, guys. So that's low self-esteem for you. It makes you don't want to do anything because of the way you feel about yourself. But when you set that goal, that this is what I want to do today, you will see everything becomes easy, and then you overcome it at no time. Everything starts working for you in no time. So let's continue. Speak kindly to yourself. That should be the fifth one. Speak kindly to yourself. If you must, speak low to yourself. I can do it. Motivate yourself. Do you understand? Speak kindly to yourself, motivate yourself, encourage yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? Encourage yourself. So, I'm going to just give a repertoire of the 5 ways that you can conquer, or you can start overcoming it. I'm going to just give a repertoire, a repeat of the 5 that I mentioned. So the first one is acknowledge it without shame. Acknowledge, say that you have this without shame. Don't be scared of pointing out your problem. Don't be scared of pointing out your challenge. That is number one. Number two is reframe your inner critics. There is something criticizing you in your inner mind. Reframe it. Talk about it. Then the third one is surround yourself with confidence booster. People that makes you feel good. People that makes you feel you can do it. People that makes you want to go from A to B. Surround yourself with those kind of people. I think that's the third point. Then the fourth point goes, set one brave goal every day. Today I need to achieve this. Today I need to talk about this. Today I need to move past this. Just set the brave tone. Then the fifth one goes like this: speak kindly to yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. Do not demotivate yourself. Do not talk down on yourself. Speak kindly. I can do it. I am beautiful. Just say positive things to yourself. I rise above low self-esteem. Those are things you can do. Note, confidence isn't a gift. It's something everybody must build. It's something you must grow with, something that comes out of you and you build it. It's not a gift. It's not a gift. So that is it. So I just need to ask you just one question. What's one thing you have always been struggling with in your life? What is one thing you have always been struggling with in yourself, in your journey, whatever? What is that one thing? You can add on to the comment section and let me know about it. Let's talk about it. Let's address it. Let's have a heart to heart discussion about it. So I believe who everyone looking at me online, you can add on in the comment section and let me know before I continue. So that's it. It's just a word of encouragement. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're not behind. You are becoming. And low self-esteem is not your final identity. It's never my final identity. So it will never be your final identity. That is it. So, and today I'll be bringing you the difference between the three because I already said it interchanges. When I talk about low self-esteem, you believe I'm talking about imposter syndrome. You believe I'm talking about lack of confidence. Some people, you feel like they lack. Some people know what they want, but they lack the confidence to come out to say it. It's different from having low self-esteem. It's different from imposter syndrome when you feel you're not enough. So different. So I just want to complete this, then talk about that one. So now we are heading on to, since nobody asked a question in the comment section, no ideas, no opinion, no whatever. So we are just going to be talking about the difference between low self-esteem, lack of confidence, and imposter syndrome. So we are heading to number one. I'm going to be highlighting it for you. So if you can just get a pen, it's not possible for me to put something on the screen, and if not I would have just, so but when next I'm going to come up with a topic like this, I'll make provision for putting it on the screen so that you can see what I'm talking about. Low self-esteem definition: a deep-rooted belief that you are not good enough or not worthy. In anything you do, you just have that belief that is not good, or that you don't even know how to do it, that you don't. God, low self-esteem is not something that is so pleasant, but if you can make use of these tips, trust me, you are going to overcome it. A deep rooted belief, you are the one that have that belief. No one says you're not good. No one has ever said what you're doing is not good enough, or you are not worthy. No one has ever said it. It is your belief. It is what you believe in yourself. That is low self-esteem. So, key signs: constant self criticism. You criticize yourself all the time. No matter what you do, no matter what people tells you, you just doubt yourself. You don't believe in yourself. You just criticize yourself. Why? No, it's not supposed to be like that. Even if you are not doing it the right way, you're still supposed to believe in yourself. You're not supposed to criticize yourself in any way. So, another key sign is feeling unlovable or undeserving. You feel you don't deserve most of the things you acquire, or most of the things that come to you, or most you feel you just don't deserve them. That's that's one um characteristics, or how do I put it? That's one sign that you have low self-esteem. The third one is difficulty accepting compliment. No matter how people tell you you did well, you looking good, you did that, you will not accept it. You find it difficult to accept because you have low self-esteem. You see, you find it difficult to accept. So, moving on is letting others treat you poorly. That's one thing I noticed with low self-esteem people. They allow others to treat them poorly, and they will not voice out about it. And even when they do, they feel they are the ones that are not right. The other person is right over them. That's a big sign that you have low self-esteem. So that is it. Moving on, the root cause. What is the cause of low self-esteem? You know, most of these things starts from childhood. As a childhood experience, maybe that the child suffered rejection, when most of the time the child wants to talk to the mom or the dad, they're like giving the child excuse, just like trying to look for a way to tell the child, no, I'm not available for you. Is a kind of rejection. So from there, the child start nursing low self-esteem or repeated negative feedbacks. When a child does something, ask you, mommy, did I do this thing very well? And the next thing you just tell the child, no, it's not nice. Ah, no. It sends some kind of signal to the esteem of that child. You just punctured the child. Even if that thing is not good enough for you, at least you try to encourage the child. Oh, this is fair, but you can do better. It's not that you just rubbish the the idea, or you just rubbish the child's effort and everything. It's not supposed to be like that. You encourage first before you kind of, oh, you can do better next time. Not just hit the nail on the head just like that, just like a punch. You just punch out somebody's esteem. So most of these things starts from childhood. So it's the child's experience from childhood child take it to adulthood. They start having or nurturing the fact that I have this thing, rejection, people rejecting me, and from there they find it difficult to voice out when necessary, especially when people hurt them. When people hurt them, they believe they are the wrong one. That person who hurt me is the right one. A very big sign. I've known someone with that sign, and I always tell the person, no, this is sign of low self-esteem. People who hurt you can't always be right, and you can't be the wrong one. It's not possible. So is even as a way, this is even an eye opener for you to know how to correct your child, how to bring up your child in some certain ways, so that that child will not grow up and have some of these things, or to grow up with some of these things. When they grow up with you, won't be there when they are dealing with it. So those are the root cause of low self-esteem. Now moving on to lack of confidence. I said lack of confidence is not trusting in your own abilities in certain areas. That's lack of confidence. You don't trust what you can do enough. You are asked to come and speak, or asked to go and market something, and you are doubting your words. You are doubting what you can do. That is lack of confidence. I'm just trying to differentiate between low self-esteem, lack of confidence, and imposter syndrome, because the three goes hand in hand. If you are not someone who you will not know how to word those things properly, you will mistake lack of confidence for low self-esteem to imposter syndrome. So I'm trying to differentiate it for you. So lack of confidence is not trusting your own ability in some certain areas. So the key signs are you are afraid to speak. I just mentioned it. You're asked to come and give a public speaking, whatever, and you're just scared to speak up or try something new. You're afraid to speak or try something new. You are those kind of people are always stuck somewhere. They are always stuck at a point because they don't want to do things. They lack the confidence. They lack the boldness to go ahead, to forge ahead. So that's one key sign. Number two key sign is they are overthinking their performance. Did I do well? Hope I didn't do otherwise. Hope I didn't make a mistake here. They start overthinking things. That's the key sign of lack of confidence. Another key sign is comparing skills with others. You like to compare yourself with others. You like to compare yourself with others. Oh, this one did well. I didn't do well. Are you not confident in yourself? Are you not? So that's another one. Then the last one is procrastinating out of fears. Yes, you can do that thing, but because you lack the confidence to do it, you start procrastinating. Oh, I will do it tomorrow. Oh, I will do it next week. Till time runs out, you will keep procrastinating. That's it. You keep procrastinating what you should do today. So the root cause, this usually comes from experience. It usually comes from experience. That particular person might have experienced one or two things, maybe from friends or whatever. Maybe they have punctured their this thing, that you can't do it, this, that. From there the person start noticing lack of confidence, or maybe they have condemned what one or two things the person did. So going forward, the person feels, oh, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this because the first one I did or the previous one I did has been condemned or has been talked down upon. So I wouldn't like to repeat it again so people don't condemn it or something. From there, lack of confidence steps in. Mm. So, or because you're afraid to fail. I've always told you, if you're scared to fail, then you can move forward, you can be successful. It's normal for you to be scared, it's normal for you to be afraid, but how do you tend to do it? I have one video on fear of failure. Is it your friend or a foe? After so much emphasis and after so much explanation on it, I realized that fear of failure is actually our friend, because it makes you to do so many things that you're scared of doing. Though you might be scared, but at the same time, you have a reason behind what you're doing or what you're about to do, and you feel the achievement of that thing, the outcome of that thing that you did, actually makes it your friend. So it's normal, even high profile people, entrepreneurs, successful ones, content creators, they have fear of failure. But how they deal with it is what matters. So in that my video, I discussed a lot of things about how fear of failure is your friend, how you can deal with it, how you can overcome it, and how to use it to your own advantage. At the end of the day, you realize that fear of failure is actually your friend and not a foe. So that is it. It's situational. You might feel confident in one area, but not in another. Sometimes lack of confidence, you might feel, oh, I'm comfortable or I'm confident in this particular area, but on another hand, you feel, oh, I'm not confident. Especially, when some people lose confidence, especially when they see people of high caliber, people who they feel, oh, they are cream de la cream, and maybe they have not achieved all to where those people have achieved, they start feeling that they are not confident enough. It shouldn't be that way. When you're confident, you should be confident. You don't need to be selective about it. You don't need to be situational about it. So that is lack of confidence. Another one I would like to talk about is imposter syndrome. I've talked about this. Even I made a video or a live video about it, I think last week or so, talking about imposter syndrome, because why I'm still talking about imposter syndrome is there's no day I talk about some topic that it doesn't come up. And now I'm talking about these because imposter syndrome feels like low self-esteem. So feeling like a fraud even when you are actually capable or successful. You are successful, you everything is working out for you, but you still feel like no, you don't deserve it, or you feel like a fraud. Like maybe you frauded someone to achieve all those things, or you don't want being successful, or you feel like everything you achieved is by luck, instead of you attributing it to hard work, attributing it to things that you've done, but you attributed it to luck. You attributed it to so many things like that. Instead of you to attribute it to your own hard work, everything you have done that makes up that particular thing you have achieved. That is imposter syndrome. So the key signs are downplaying downplaying your achievement. Every time you downplay your achievement, every time you feel what you have achieved, you don't want it, or you are not what's achieving all those things. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. That's imposter syndrome. So another one is attributing success to luck. I said it earlier in my explanation. Your success, everything you've achieved, you believe it is luck. Not everything is luck. Sometimes you work your way through hard work and everything makes it successful. And now you feel like, oh, I am lucky. But what about behind the scenes that you've been hardworking and all of that? So that's it. So fear of being found out, like don't let people see that it's me, or you're trying to hide something. Imposter syndrome. You're trying to hide something. Like don't let me people find me out, or don't let people start seeing me in a certain way or something. I don't know. Why that? I don't know. Why that? So that is imposter syndrome. Feeling like you don't belong somewhere even when you're qualified. In one of my videos that I talked about imposter syndrome, I told you that a sister of mine, someone she confided, though she actually told me to use it as one of my content to also address it to some other people that are facing the same issue. And I did that, but I just want to use that as an explanation for you. She felt that even when she knows that thing, she started feeling this thing right from when she was young, that even in class she will know everything the teacher asks her, but she will not talk about it. She will watch all other of her classmates talk about it, but when it is her turn, she will just keep quiet, or she would rather sit at the back of the class and watch people talk and watch people perform and watch people do everything, because she feels she's not good enough. Even as she was growing, she said some opportunities came, and then she just decided not to take those offers just because she was not good enough. In that process, you feel like she's losing so many things because an opportunity came for you, and because you feel you're not good enough for that particular thing, you let it slide. So you see why feeling like you don't deserve something, someone else deserve it, even when you are qualified enough. You see something about imposter syndrome? They are so funny. Imposter syndrome is not something that is good, and you need to rise above them. Then the root cause often affect high achievers. Yeah, people that have achieved a lot, but they don't feel, do I really deserve this? Or maybe it's my luck. People breaking into a new role. I'm moving from A to B. I'm moving from being an accountant, or I'm moving from, how do I say, I'm moving from a least nomenclature of my career to a higher nomenclature of my career. I'm moving from a secretary to a company secretary. I'm moving from an admin officer to someone that is higher. Maybe what's the peak of nomenclature in the public service? You have the permanent secretary. I'm moving from there to the permanent secretary, and you believe I don't deserve it within yourself. Nobody tells you that. You are the one who have that kind of belief about yourself that I don't deserve this. Someone else deserve it. That's imposter syndrome. The root cause also, I think, is from childhood. It's a mindset that disconnects reality from self-perception. This is your reality. You're already living your reality. You're already the permanent secretary. But because you have that kind of belief, you now disconnect yourself from reality to self-perception, the way you're viewing yourself, the way you the way you think about yourself. So you see, imposter syndrome, we need to overcome that today. So a lot of people are going through these three things that I talked about today. Talked about low self-esteem, but it's just that I feel like, oh, in my findings, in my research, I feel like it's all interchanges. The three interchanges: low self-esteem, lack of confidence, and imposter syndrome. That was why I differentiated it for you, so that you can know the difference between them. And I have just highlighted it for you, the root causes and how you can overcome them. So if there is any question in the comment section, or if you're facing any of this, you can let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments so we can just talk about it. Thank you. Let me know in the comments, oh, which of these three are you facing? Which of these three are you going through? So there's no question, there's no opinion, idea, anything. Sorry. Mhm, mhm. Mm, mhm. I don't know what's wrong with my. Hmm, they have to go. Hello. I don't know what's wrong with this system. Hello, everyone. So we've just finished talking about low self-esteem and how it feels, how to rise above it. So, oh God. Ooh. Hello. Hmm. Thank you, sis. You're welcome to my life. Thank you. I saw your message yesterday. You were like, okay, apologies accepted with a smile. Yeah. Thank you for joining in. How is work today? I'm battling with my system. It's misbehaving. Wow. I've treated the topic I was meant to treat yesterday, but I finished talking and I asked any question, who wants to talk, any opinion, any of these, which of these are you facing? Nobody said anything, so I'm just waiting for a while before I go offline. All right, sis. Thank you. Oh, hello, Smiles. Sis Dami, welcome to my life. Thank you for joining in. Okay, no problem. I'm just passing. All right, sis. Thank you for joining. Don't, don't mind the system. It's taking my attention. Okay, let me do it this way. Best way to go about it. I live since last week and I wasn't even online to do any video. So, and yesterday that I was supposed to come on live again, I had a visitor, so I can't leave the visitor and start doing. So I decided I wanted to do today. So that's why I'm live this afternoon. Oh, Dr. Hish, Oh God, what a name. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for joining my life. God bless you. Yeah, I was talking about low self-esteem and how you can rise above it. I gave some tips about how you will know you have low self-esteem and how you can just get over it, how to overcome it. So low self-esteem is feeling like you can't do it, or you're struggling with you are struggling with some deep rooted believe that I can't do it, or I'm not good enough for this thing. That is low self-esteem. Yeah, I talked about it, and I threw a question down to the audience, like, what if you want to talk about it, you can. The floor is open for you to talk about it. A deep rooted belief that you're not good enough, you're not worthy of doing some things or some particular thing. That is self low self-esteem. And I just give five ways that you can overcome it. And one of the ways is acknowledge it without shame. Acknowledge that, oh yeah, I have low self-esteem. That's one of the ways you can conquer it. The second one, reframe your inner critics. There's something within you. Your inner mind is telling you, oh, this and this, you can do this. You can do some certain things. You need to reframe your inner mind. You need to talk about it within yourself. No, I can do it. That is it. Then surround yourself with confidence boosters, people who can make you feel good. Surround yourself with them. No matter the mistakes, people who encourage you to do more. Like, okay, keep doing it. Even if you're making a mistake in whatever you're doing, you can always learn from your mistakes. That's confidence boosters. Then set one small, brave goal every day. I have to do this thing. This is what I need to achieve for the day. That's one way you can conquer low self esteem. Then speak kindly to yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. Words of affirmation, whatever. Speak to yourself. I can do it. I'm capable of doing this thing. Those are the things, or those are the ways you can conquer low self esteem. And I gave the hello, sis. You're welcome to my life. I've already said, I was trying to remember your name, Dr. Eve, yeah? And I'm trying to remember one name. So, and I gave the difference between low self esteem, imposter syndrome, and lack of confidence. Because when you're talking about any of these, lack of confidence comes up, imposter syndrome comes up. There is this kind of similarities between the three, and I think I've um highlighted them. I think I have talked about them. So that's why I was waiting for the audience to just say, oh, in this area I think I am having, or a kind of feeling that this is what I have, or I'm going through one of these, then we can always address it. Okay, for you to overcome this, just do this. Just try to do this. Like, some people will always come to my page and say, oh, I'm not confident that public speaking is my problem, and it's because of this and this and this. I'll just tell them, you can do it. It's in you. No, fine. Though nobody was born with confidence or no confidence, nobody was born with it. Everybody built themselves to that. No, it's not a gift. It's not a gift. It's something everybody build. It's a muscle everyone builds. So that is one thing about confidence. And I've always told them, you can do it. Is what you should bring out yourself to do. Public speaking isn't just about people, or isn't just about you want to coach people or something. Entrepreneurs, they go through public speaking. You want to talk about your product, you want to talk about your services to your clients, you have to say it anyway, anyhow. that will yield a positive outcome is also a public speaking, because you're talking to someone you don't know, someone you are not familiar with. Content creators, you want to create content, you want to put something out there for your lovers, for your fans, and all of that. You need to speak, you need to talk about something. So that's why I said public speaking it's not just applicable to people who speak publicly. Is about everyone. As long as you are dealing with the public, you are dealing with people, you need to speak up one way or the other. There's one of my videos that I talk about public speaking as your personal tool, as your own way to vindicate yourself. Sometimes if you can't speak out, then you won't be able to vindicate of yourself of some things. So public speaking is your personal, just like your personal tool to overcome something. That's public speaking. So I already differentiated the three, and I believe that people can learn one or two things from what I said today. So that is it. I will soon go offline, and then that is it. So thank you for joining in, my sisters. Sister Damilola, Awesome Kids, Brand Story School with Dr. Ish. Thank you for joining in. God bless you. God bless you. Double King, God bless you for joining my life. I sincerely appreciate you. God bless you. So, what's the problem with this laptop? Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm getting what I needed to see. Right. I'm there. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you for joining my live today. I really appreciate. Bye.